Previous class we learnt about human digestive system, that means nutrition in human beings we had completed, and in this class we are going to learn health aspects of alimentary canal. Alimentary canal is nothing but digestive tract starting from mouth to anus. Thus, what are the health aspects? How does it will behave according to the food that we are giving to it, right? As usually our alimentary canal and our digestive system works very well considering how bad we treat it in different occasions. Yes, so normally in our day-to-day activities, in our day-to-day life, we provide normal food to it. In the morning, by whenever we wake up, we start it with tea or coffee. Yes, and next we provide it with tiffins and lunch and snacks and dinner. Like this, different types of food materials we are providing to the we are inserting into our alimentary canal. It works very well. It works very well. How bad we consider it, how bad we treat it. But sometimes, yes, it works very well. Whatever the types of foods we provide to that. But sometimes it becomes rebel. Yes, it doesn't listen to our words. Yes, it doesn't work properly. It expels the food outside. Yes, as usually the food is moving in our digestive tract due to a muscular movement in the digestive tract which is called as a peristaltic movement. So due to the contraction and relaxation of muscles of the alimentary canal, the food is moving in downward direction, that is from mouth to anus. Yes, like that, in this direction, in one direction, in a proper pathway it is moving due to movement which is called as peristaltic movement. Yes, but in such a cases, in rare cases, what happens, the peristaltic movement, it reverses its direction. The peristaltic movement reverses its direction and the food is moving in backward direction, that is the food will be expelled outside. Yes, so that process of expelling the food outside from the stomach is called as a vomiting. Yes, so we call it as vomiting in our day-to-day life. We experience, most of the people experience at a time. Yes, that is vomiting. And what are the causes for vomiting? So why do we vomit sometimes? What is the reason for vomiting? Yes, let's see what are the causes. First, overeating. Yes, our digestive system is made to digest the food. Our alimentary canal is made to digest the food. It must be provided with required amount of food. Yes, if we completely fill it with food, yes, if we completely fill it with most amount of food, yes, so that causes vomiting. Yes, there will be no sufficient space for digestion process and our digestive juices cannot digest the food properly. Yes, if you eat more amount of food. So what is the first cause of vomiting? Overeating, eating excess amount of food. Yes, next cause, excess amount of fat, eating excess amount of fatty foods. Whenever you go to some occasions for some dinners or for some functions, yes, at that time you eat more oil containing food and more meat, like that, more fatty food you consume. Yes, and most of the fats will be digested by bile juice, right? So bile juice cannot digest that much amount of fat. Yes, so that is why indigestion will be taken place. Yes, so that indigested food will be expelled outside. That causes vomiting. That means what is the second cause for vomiting? Eating excess amount of fat. Yes, and next, eating indigestible and poisonous foods. Sometimes we eat some stale food. Yes, so eating stale food, that means damaged food, spoiled food, eating spoiled food, so that is somewhat poisonous, which contains some germs in it. Yes, so that causes indigestion in stomach. Yes, that will be expelled outside. That is also one of the causes for vomiting. Yes, so here sometimes we get greenish vomiting. Sometimes the people get greenish vomit. Yes, we call that as bilious vomit or liverish vomit. Bilious vomit or liverish vomit, it will be caused due to indigestion. Yes, when the food is indigested, when the food is not digested in the stomach, yes, so due to indigestion, the bile juice and what are the digestive juices will be added to that, and that will be removed outside, that will be expelled outside. Yes, so bilious vomit or liverish vomit will be caused due to indigestion. And sometimes the people feel bitter taste. Yes, the tongue will become totally bitter. Yes, so whatever you eat, that will not be in any taste. Yes, you don't recognize any taste. Everything, whatever you eat, that will be in bitter taste. Yes, that is a sign for indigestion. That is a signal for indigestion. Your body and your digestive system is giving you a signal that don't eat much. Yes, so there is some food which is not digested. Yes, so there is an indigestion in stomach. So that is a signal. In that manner, the stomach is providing you a signal that the tongue becomes totally bitter. At that time, we have to give some relax and we have to give some rest to digestive system. Then yes, it will be recovered, right? And next, sometimes there are some serious indigestion will be taken place. Yes, there are some serious indigestion problems will be taken place in the stomach. Yes, that are due to duodenal or stomach ulcers. Sometimes what happens, serious indigestion will be taken place in stomach. Digestion will not be taken place for some of the people. Yes, whatever they eat, those people will vomit that. Yes, there will be a burning sensation in stomach for those people. Yes, that will be caused due to duodenal or stomach ulcer. Ulcer means a wound in stomach or a wound in duodenum. Yes, so that might be. So the duodenal or stomach ulcers are due to two problems. Those are due to two problems. One is bacteria. One is due to bacteria which is called Helicobacter pylori. Yes, this bacteria enters our stomach and duodenum and it penetrates the intestinal walls. It penetrates the stomach walls and duodenal walls and it causes some rupture to the walls of duodenum and walls of stomach. So that causes wounds there and that causes ulcers. Wounds are nothing but ulcers, right? So due to that, indigestion will be taken place. That means the food will not be digested properly. Yes, and next another way is that another cause for this ulcers, for this duodenal or stomach ulcers are hurried or worried. Yes, some of the people, they are always worried. They don't be in relaxed condition. Yes, they are always worried. Yes, when the people are worried, yes, when the people are always in a hurry mood, yes, in those the histamines will be released more and that trigger the release of hydrochloric acid inside the stomach. Yes, when the more amount of hydrochloric acid is released in stomach, yes, if there is food, the hydrochloric acid acts on the food and it kills germs. The stomach walls will not be affected, they will not be ruptured. But without the presence of food, if the hydrochloric acid is released in stomach, that directly acts on the walls of the stomach and that ruptures the mucous membrane and that ruptures stomach walls. Yes, that leads to ulcers. Okay, so what are the two ways for duodenal and stomach ulcers? First one is due to bacteria called Helicobacter pylori, and next another one due to our mentality. Yes, that means some of the people are hurried and worried. Yes, they are always hurriedly they do works. Yes, they are not relaxed. Yes, and some of the people always be worried. Yes, due to that in our body histamines release in more amounts and those histamines trigger the release of hydrochloric acid in stomach. Yes, so the people who are relaxed always, who are relaxed and who are able to do all the works in relaxed condition, yes, they will not experience this type of ulcers. Yes, so try to be cool and try to be calm, right? And next, so to avoid these indigestion problems, to avoid all these indigestion problems, what are the habits that we have to develop? Okay, first, eating simple and well balanced meals. Okay, so first we have to eat a simple meals, simple food and well balanced food which is with all the types of food materials, all the types of nutrients in required amounts, in required proportions. Yes, that is simple and well balanced food we have to eat, and we should eat in leisurely manner. We should eat in leisurely manner. That means we should not eat all the day. Yes, so properly in the morning, in the afternoon or in the night. Yes, leisurely in a proper timing we have to eat. Yes, so that is why our digestive system, due to that our digestive system will be worked in a proper condition, in a proper manner. Yes, first one, eating simple and balanced meals and eating leisurely manner, eating in leisurely manner. And next, thoroughly masticating the food. Yes, so most of the people do not masticate, they do not chew the food. Most of the people, they swallow the food simply. Yes, so we are eating rice and different types of foods we are eating, solid foods we are eating. Our mouth is given to masticate the food. Our mouth and teeth and everything are given, those are present to masticate the food, to finish some of the digestion here. Yes, but we are not, most of the people don't do that. Yes, due to that, what happens here, the total digestion must be taken place inside the stomach. Yes, due to not chewing and due to not masticating the food, yes, the digestion will not be taken place in a proper manner. Yes, that also leads to vomiting and indigestion. Yes, so here what is the thing? We have to masticate the food in our mouth properly. You have to chew the food in our mouth properly. Yes, next, avoid taking vigorous exercise after eating. Yes, after eating we should not play and we should not do vigorous and violent exercise after eating. Yes, so that is also one of the habits that we have to develop. And next, drinking plenty of water. Yes, drinking plenty of water. That water makes our bowel to move properly. Yes, so bowel is nothing but large intestine. Yes, so large intestine and all the peristaltic movements and the food will be moved in our stomach and in our alimentary canal due to the taking of plenty of water. That means enough amount of water. Yes, most of the people don't drink water and they eat. Yes, more, but they don't drink water. In those people, digestion will not be taken place in a proper manner. Yes, if we develop these type of habits, yes, we can avoid indigestion. We can avoid indigestion, right? And next one, diseases due to malnutrition. Okay, so nutrition is nothing but, a proper nutrition is nothing but providing all the types of nutrients in required amounts to the body. So that is a proper nutrition. What is malnutrition? Malnutrition means eating the food that does not have one or more nutrients in required amount. Yes, we are surviving means we have to eat, we are eating the well nourished food. Yes, our body needs mainly carbohydrates, fats and proteins. Carbohydrates are the energy giving foods and fats are also energy giving foods and proteins are body building foods, right? Carbohydrates and fats provide us calories, that means energy. Proteins are the body building foods. Yes, so malnutrition means if in a food, if carbohydrates or proteins are lacking, either carbohydrates or proteins are lacking, so that food is called malnutritious food. And if we are eating that food, that type of food, yes, we get malnutrition. Yes, we get some of the diseases, those are due to malnutrition, right? So we have to eat the food which is well nourished, which contains all the nutrients in proper amounts, in proper proportions. Okay, there are three types of malnutrition. First one, calorie malnutrition, protein malnutrition and calorie protein malnutrition. Okay, so let's see the diseases which are caused by malnutrition. Okay, let's see the first one. First disease, Kwashiorkor disease. Kwashiorkor disease. So this is a protein deficiency disease. Okay, so this disease is caused due to the lack of proteins in the food. Yes, the proteins are the body building foods. That means the muscle development will be there if you eat proteins in proper amounts. Okay, so if the proteins are absent in your food, then that leads to the usage of proteins from the muscles. Our body utilizes all the proteins which are present already in the muscles. The muscle development will not be there and the water will be filled there. Yes, that means that leads to edema. Yes, so the body is swollen, the body becomes swollen. So okay, what are the symptoms of this disease? Let's see. The body parts become swollen due to accumulation of water in the intercellular spaces. Okay, the proteins are used up there, and the muscle development is absent. Yes, that is why the water will be filled in the intercellular spaces. Okay, so that is due to that the body will become swollen. Next, a very poor muscle development. Yes, proteins are muscle developing foods. Yes, if there is a lack of proteins, if there is a deficiency of proteins, then muscle development will not be there. Yes, so swollen legs, fluffy face, difficult to eat, diarrhea, dry skin are the symptoms of these diseases, right? And next, Merasmus disease. So Merasmus disease is it is due to the deficiency of both proteins and calories. Generally, this disease occurs when there is an immediate second pregnancy or repeated childbirths. So if there is a repeated childbirth, for a mother, yes, those children will get this disease, Merasmus disease, in them. So they have both protein deficiency as well as a calorie deficiency. Okay, so they do not have carbohydrates, proper carbohydrates, fats and proteins. Okay, they do not have any type of nutrients, so that leads to weak body and very weak bones. Yes, so they have the symptoms of this disease are the children, they have lean and weak, less developed muscles, dry skin, diarrhea, etc. are the symptoms of this disease, right? And next, obesity. Okay, this is due to overeating. This is due to excess of nutrients. Okay, this disease is due to excess of nutrients in the body, eating excess nutrients and eating excess amount of food leads to obesity. Yes, let's see that. So this is due to overeating and excess of calories intake. So this is a big health hazard. Obese children, when grow, they will be target for many diseases like diabetes, cardiovascular, renal, gallbladder problems. The obese children, when they grow up, they get different types of problems, right? Next, vitamin deficiency diseases. So vitamins are the micronutrients of our body. They are not required in huge amounts. They are required in small amounts to our body. Yes, so that's why those are called as micronutrients. Okay, vitamins are called as micronutrients. So the vitamins are classified into two types. So first one is water soluble vitamins and second one fat soluble vitamins. Okay, so here B complex vitamins and C vitamin. These two are water soluble vitamins. Next, A, D, E, K. These vitamins are fat soluble vitamins. Our body cannot synthesize these vitamins. Yes, we have to get these vitamins from outside. Yes, in two ways we can get the vitamins. So one is from the diet, that means we have to eat the well nourished food. Yes, from that food we can get the vitamins to our body. And another one is the bacteria present in our gut. That means the bacteria which are present in our alimentary canal, they can prepare some of the vitamins. Yes, so due to in these two ways we can get the vitamins, that is from the diet and the bacteria that are present in our body, they can synthesize the vitamins. Vitamin deficiency also causes several types of diseases. Yes, so in recent days most of the people are taking the vitamins in the form of pills, in the form of tablets. Yes, so that is not recommended. Yes, the people should not get the vitamins directly as tablets. Yes, they will definitely cause some side effects. Yes, we have to eat the proper amount of food. We have to eat the balanced diet. Yes, we should take the vitamins in their original form. Yes, will not be taken in a chemical form. Yes, vitamins should not be taken in a chemical form from as multivitamin tablets. Yes, the vitamins should be taken in their original form. Yes, they will provide us a proper immunity. Yes, nowadays due to fight against COVID-19, yes, we are taking a lots of multivitamin tablets. Yes, B complex tablets and C vitamin tablets. Yes, so these all are not recommended. Yes, we have to eat a proper balanced food, balanced diet. Yes, from that we can get the vitamins in a proper amounts. Okay, so that is about vitamins and vitamin deficiency diseases. With this, our first topic, nutrition, is finished. Here in the book the table is given, one table is given with vitamin and the resources, vitamin deficiency diseases and their symptoms. Yes, all of you go through this table and learn it and write it. Yes, what are the vitamins and their names, and what are the diseases caused due to the deficiency of those vitamins. Okay.